depths of deep space. Mystery is on a collision course with danger.
The world will never be the same. Brace for impact.
Something new about Season 4, the newest update of Fortnite, is pretty much the way you choose your game mode. It's interesting, you have to go to a whole new screen. The only downside is the whole fill, don't fill. It's just like there's extra clicks of the button. I know that seems stupid to say, but it's one of those things you notice. It's like, okay, you're really sure that you want to play that mode now. Of course, you can see there's no special mode at the moment, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, it's to be expected. Everyone's got to learn the actual map first. Another thing to note is there's actually a loading screen from the waiting area that you can go to, and I actually did kill someone in the waiting area, which is weird. I didn't know you could do that. I shot someone in the head. I don't even know if they got to play the game. Another key aspect of something to mention is pretty much the game takes longer to get into. It seems like there's either less people playing or the matchmaking has gotten slower. I don't know if that's a temporary thing, but it's something to note. So another question on gamers' mind for Fortnite players, is Tilted Towers any easier now? Is there less people going there? Well, there's a crater there, so at least it did get somewhat destroyed. The rumors weren't totally false because, yeah, there's still an opportunity. It's, you know, obviously not as big. Nope, we are not going there. We're not going to die instantly in the middle of the game. But you can see there's a little bit less players than normal. I will admit there are less players. But yeah, the area is not nearly as bad as it was before. I mean, there's a lot less gunfire, that's for sure. I mean, yes, I do hear gunfire, but it's not nearly as rampant as normal, so that means there's quite a lot less people, I would suggest. Of course, there's more ammo, there's more loot. Everyone keeps going to Dusty Divot now because it's the newest area. Just like with this game, this is the newest area, now this is the secondary newest area. You know what I mean? It's not the big shebang anymore. No one cares. People have moved on past Tilted, it seems like. Another cool thing that it does introduce is something called sprayers, which you'll see people doing all the time in the waiting area now. It lets you leave your mark, basically spray painting the ground with these weird graffiti weird things. Is anybody else wondering why they would put spray paint in a game like of Stealth? Oh, come on. Kinda reminds me of Jet Grind Radio. Another thing you might have noticed is there's a new quick chat thing. Look at this. Need materials, need shields, need meds, enemy spotted, need a weapon. Enemy spotted! Anyway, I don't know if anyone's going to use that, but it's kind of neat. I don't really see the point, but hey, if you're playing late at night and you can't use your microphone, maybe it's a cool feature to somebody. I don't know. It's definitely better to have more features than less, right? But you guys clicked this video to see me do Dusty Divot. I know you guys did. So I'll tell you what, we're going to place a marker, we're going to go directly to Dusty Divot, the newest, most crazy area of the game. Tilted is not nearly as bad anymore. Tilted is actually a much safer haven because it's so ironic, people don't care anymore. They see the newest part of the map and they're like, oh my god, there's that big gaping hole. And people must run for it. Look at this, look how many people are just going towards Dusty Divot. They're all going either towards the outskirt and then going in towards it, or they're going directly to it. So lots of fun. I recommend if you're going to go to Dusty Divot, go over here. This is probably your best bet. You guys remember this area, don't you? Yeah. Rusty, dusty, whatever the hell you want to call it. This place has now changed. I did say they should take it out of the game or change it, so they did one of the two. They kind of did. They took it out of the game, kind of, but not really. No! Oh my good loot just fell. What is the design factor in that? No, I'm going to die now. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Dusty. You let me down again. So we saw that area over there, the old Dusty Rusty area, not so great either. But you will admit there were some cool little ideas here. I like this. It looks like something out of a movie, almost like a space movie, right? Now, the only way I could really show you Dusty Divot was actually to go down, meaning to die. Why? Because no one seemed to pay any attention to me when I was on the ground because there was too much else going on. So this is pretty much the only way I could actually show you most of the base before I died, at least. You can see the big giant meteor, which is pretty cool. The helicopter, the satellites, it's like a space dream come true. If you want it in Fortnite, that is. Whoa, it's crazy. And I died. Yeah, that happened. We'll take it risky. You know what? We're going to go into it full ball. We're going to actually work our way from the outskirts over here and see if we can get our way in. So you can see these little hot coals. They're nothing to collect. They're like little meteor things. It looks a little strange. Honestly, I'm not really too sure what the point of it is. It looks kind of interesting from a distance, but it really messes with your head because you end up thinking it's something you can collect or something good, and it's really not. It's useless to you. It looks cool, possibly, but it's not so cool because it gets confusing when there's an epic weapon nearby. You might actually get confused and get disappointed. Now, there's not a lot of great loot here. It's still just the same Dusty Depot you remember. The loot is not that great, and the chest at one part actually spawns off the cliff as we already seen. So it is what it is, but you know what? You can actually have some fun with it. What did you collect? Okay, you got some goodies for me. Let's try it. There we go. Whoa! We made an epic creation out of nowhere. Thank you. I can actually use that. Okay, so that's a really cool bomb feature right there. Built me a hotel and everything. This is going to make the tower building much more fun. Holy cow, that is epic. Look at that. That is a cool bomb, right? So it builds you a structure really fast, and that's really, really helpful. That's a great thing to get when you're over here, especially. Alright guys, so it's your turn to tell me in the comment section down below what you guys actually think of Fortnite Season 4 update. Have you played it yet? What do you think of what you saw in this video? Do you like it? I'm just curious what Dusty Divot means to you. It looks like a danger zone. It looks like it's going to break the game worse than probably Tilted Towers did, but I'm not too sure. It might get stale, but it's so feature packed in the fact that it's just so big and enormous that it has to be, you know, gone to. Everyone's got to adventure to Dusty Divot at least once or twice, because guaranteed you're going to die. But it's worth a try. What if you do succeed? Anyways, what do you guys think of the Meteor design? It's pretty cool. I love the intro to the new Season 2. It's definitely the coolest intro we've had yet.